Hi, I'm Emily from Elders Ridge Photography, and today we're going to be looking at a senior portrait session I did a few years ago. I'm making this video series because I like to talk about the sessions that I do to offer clients a little bit of an insight in what goes into a session. Sessions don't just magically happen, as we know. There's a lot of planning that has to go into a successful senior session, and things even happen that day that try and throw us for a loop, but you know what? I love problem solving, so it's always exciting. So it's fun to talk about too. So that's what we're doing in this video today. So Jennifer wanted to go down to Pittsburgh to do her senior portraits, which, yes, I love the city. I love going to the city for this sort of thing. She'd be going to Pitt the following year, and she just kind of saw herself in the city. So there were a few things that were important to her for her session. She definitely wanted to do the bridges. She was bringing her late dad's Mustang that she wanted to get some really cool pictures with. Other than that, she was open to pretty much anything. I was like, okay, cool. So when you're working in a place like Pittsburgh that you got to drive around and it's multiple locations, it's really important that you're organized. We're not just going to like meet somewhere and see what happens. We've got every step of the shoot planned out, where we're going to start, where we're going next. And also timing matters too, because I knew that if we're going to Pittsburgh, we're going to end the night on the North Shore across from the point and get some really amazing, like bright city, glimmering buildings, as well as some sunset shots down the Ohio River. I knew that's where we were going to end the night. I knew we had to get the building shots with the Mustang, and Jennifer wanted the bridge. So I'm like, let's start at the bridge. The street isn't closed, so you kind of have to work with traffic, and it's kind of fun to just run out into the street and get the shot and then run off, and then so it kind of gets the nerves out. It's a great starting place. So after we got a couple shots in the middle of the road, we then moved to the safer spot of actually on the bridge and we got some really great shots there too. And as you can see, Jennifer's wearing this really pretty black dress that really popped with the yellow bridge, so kudos to the Pittsburgh vibes there. After we were done on the bridge, we drove straight across the bridge to the cultural district, but we paused right by this really cool blue, this is also a parking garage. This is not the one that we were on. Look at the light on that building. It's so cool. I love the blue. I love the geometric look behind it. And she's just literally standing on one of those dividers in the street. And I'm across the other street on the sidewalk shooting her. So really cool. That was fun. So then we pull into the other parking garage and get the shots with the Mustang. I know this really sweet spot in the cultural district on the top of a parking garage that gives you this vibe that you're just like surrounded by these buildings. If you've ever read the children's book, Little Blue Truck, which was my son's favorite, there's a line in it that says, "Towering buildings scrape the sky." And that's kind of this city feel, how I feel this parking garage gives the look. And she did a great job. Many different cool looks with different lenses, long lens, wide lens, very good. So then from there, we crossed back over the bridge and went down to the North Shore. She changed in the car on the way over. We parked right by the stadium and walked across the street where the Fred Rogers Memorial is, and we walked down there. So the sun is just starting to set, and you can see how it just makes the buildings like glow like gold, which is really awesome. And that is the exact look that I was going for. And she's wearing this really pretty like floral dress with the brown belt, and it just all goes so well together. And here's a little fun sneak peek of her wonderful sisters helping out. One was the sun and one was the moon, which was the joke. If you're there and you're standing there, I'm gonna ask you to hold a light stand because sometimes they get blown away. If you're willing to hold a light, that's great too. Love when families jump in and help with the shoots. So then the sun starts to go down, and the lighting is starting to get a little bit more dramatic, which I love. And we turn around 180 degrees to get this beautiful sun setting shot on the Ohio River. So I would say that this session was a big success because we had all the locations mapped out ahead of time and a plan of action. We knew exactly where we were going. We knew when we were going to wear which outfits, and there was no guessing and no time wasted. So that's all for today. Thanks for tuning in to this quick little look behind the blog. If you like these sort of videos, like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing more of them in the future.